What's up, YouTube? This your boy T with Trifaction Rides, back with another video. And today's video is gonna be a little different today. You know what I'm saying? You guys done see me put mods on the 2022 Ryker Rally. You know, see me put little shorts up here and there, little videos, but you never really seen the bike with everything on it, all the mods put on there. I never really introduced you guys to the bike. So I'm gonna introduce y'all officially to the bike, and I'm gonna show you something that I didn't put up. I didn't do no sneak peeks. So we're gonna go right into it. Without further ado, this is my 2022 K&M Ryker Rally Electra. Yeah. Take her in. Take every bit of her in, from head to toe, front to back. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So this is Electra, as you guys can see. Hopefully y'all got why I call her Electra. You know what I'm saying? Something slight. All right. So with the introductions out of the way, we're gonna go jump right into the 2022 Ryker Rally. And for this video, I want to do some pros and cons, right? So it's gonna be some pros, it's gonna be some cons, and there's gonna be some that I feel like can go for either category. So let's start with the bad first. Let's go ahead and get the bad out the way. You know what I'm saying? And the pros definitely outweigh the cons on this, but let's go ahead and get it out of the way. All right. So pro number one, I got a little list right here. Con number one. If you guys know about the 2022 Ryker Rally, here's the key right here. It's a key. Put it in there. That's in. It's like a RFID type, mechanism in there. Gives a signal to let the bike know there's a key, so you can cut the key on. Crazy thing about the 2022, that anybody with a key, like if you have a jet ski key, you have a four-wheeler key, any K&M Ryker, K&M key that looks like this can cut this on. Any other Ryker with a key like this, cut this on, and it can, be taken away just like that. All right, so that's con number one. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can pretty much come and cut this on, ride off with your vehicle that you done paid all this money for. Okay? Speaking of money, that's the second con. Should have been the first con, but we're going to keep it moving. Second con is the price. All right? Now, this is a beautiful machine, but it's not cheap at all. Okay? The Ryker Rally, it's the most expensive Ryker you can get. Okay, and as of to date, the 2022 and 2023 Ryker Rallies are more expensive than any of its predecessors. So, you know what I'm saying? Starting out, MSRP for this one, 2022, was $13,500. You know what I'm saying? So $13,500, that's MSRP. That's not any accessories. That's not any fees, none of that. You're already paying $13,500. All right? That's high. For a motorcycle, that's a lot of money. But if you can afford it, you want it, get it. All right? Let's go to con number 3. Now, you're spending all this money on this machine. You expect high quality materials. But majority of this trike, bike, whatever you want to call it, is plastic. You can see majority of this bike it's plastic. Plastic is everywhere except for the frame and the engine and the wheels. Everything else, handlebars, you know, all that except for everything else is plastic. The gas tank is plastic. Gas tank cover is plastic. All these fairings, plastic. Air intake, plastic. Everything, plastic. Panels, plastic. Fenders, plastic. All right. So for almost $14,000, that's just MSRP. Not doing what you're gonna get out the door if you don't pay cash. Okay. They need to step up the materials. Steering. This particular Rykers do not have power steering. Power steering makes it easy to turn and maneuver. The Rykers do not have power steering. That's why this is a con, because not even the more expensive Ryker Rally has power steering. So you physically have to turn these handlebars, especially if you're doing a sharp turn. You have to turn the handlebar very hard. Okay, you have to physically turn these handlebars for a 600+ pound machine. All right, that was con number 4. Con number 5, if you see the profile, it sits relatively low to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And that's a con because when you're sitting on this thing and you're behind a car, and then especially with the seat, you're like kind of dipped in it. It's a little intimidating because you want to believe that cars can see you, and they can. But it's just intimidating when you get behind a car or something and you see the low profile. To me, that's a con. All right. And last but not least, poor visibility on this. What I mean by poor visibility, you only come with halogen headlights, halogen bulb headlights, so not as bright. Okay, it does come with LED hood light right there, but so you have 3 points of light right there. Then you have 2 on the fenders. That's all the light you have on this bike as far as in the front. In the back, the only lights you have is these 2 brake lights right here. That's it. So if somebody's behind you, all they can see is these 2 brake lights. So it's very poor visibility. That's why if you ever see any Rykers, they have a bunch of lights on them, so you'll be able to see them at night. All right. So that was the cons. We're gonna go step up. Before we get to the nitty gritty, we're gonna do what I consider a pro and a con. All right. Let's do the wheels. All right. Pro wise with the wheels, you know, they look different. They look stylish. As you can see, I'm color coordinating them with the bike. And you know, that can be a pro. Another pro, this is supposed to be stronger material, stronger piece of metal. So bending it, it's not going to be as easy to bend these rims if you go over a bump or two. All right. A con about these wheels, they get very dirty. By it being white, the brake dust, dirt from the road, dirt from debris, these get dirty. You're gonna have to clean your bike every time you ride. Every time you ride, all it's gonna do is just cake up more and more, because by it being white, every ride you're gonna have to clean these off. Like I just literally cleaned them, and you can see some dirt still. All right, so that's wheels. Accessories. A pro for accessories, as y'all can see, I have a backrest. Have a storage right there. Got some hand guards, you know. Got some floorboards, you know. So pretty accessible. You can put all kinds of accessories on the Ryker. A pro to that is money wise. You're gonna be putting a lot of money into all these accessories. You're gonna put a lot of money into accessories to get it how you want it, because it adds up. Another con I would say, specifically for the 2022 Ryker Rallies, there's not too many accessories for this specific bike. You know, I have all the Rykers, you got a max mount, you can put this on here, or you can put this on here. But it's certain things, like there's certain wraps. They don't have too many wraps that will fit the 2022 Ryker Rally. If this wrap is not even made for this, I made it be made for this. This is made for a 2019 to a 2021 600 or 900. So for the majority, some parts add up and they match up kind of good, but some don't. Like the hood, this is a different hood from regular 600 900s. Don't match up. I had to cut them to make it match. Even right here, I had to cut this part to make it match a little bit. Some stuff just don't add up. It don't look proportionate. All right. So, and something I think if you're spending all this money, like by this being the most expensive Ryker, which is the Rally, I think, it comes with a max mount. Okay, that's good, but you have to buy the storage. You have to buy the back seat. You have to buy all this stuff that goes on what goes on top of the max mount. What like you put the max mount in to save us what, $400, $350, $400, but we still have to pay another $350, $400 for a back seat, passenger seat, or something else. So I think you paying all this money, it should at least come with a passenger seat. A motorcycle, every motorcycle that I know of that comes with a passenger seat. It's not a big luxurious seat, but it comes with a back seat. All right, so let's move on. By it being wide, okay? It's a pro and a con. Let's start with a con. It's a con that it's wide because if you have a two-wheel, I came from a two-wheel motorcycle. Two-wheel motorcycles is slimmer. You can maneuver it better. You can put it in the garage, out the way. Fine. If you need to get it out the way, just by this being 600 plus pounds, and it's wide, and it's hard to maneuver. So you try to push this around, you can hit and knock and stuff, and it's not good. But it is good when you're out on the street. When you're out on the street, and a car is coming, or you're in front of a car, behind a car, this, by it being a wider base, they can see you more with this wider base. Okay, so that's a pro. Another con by it being wider or having three wheels is bumps in the roads, or the little reflective things that be in the road. You have to watch. You're thinking you're missing it because your wheels are so spaced apart, they are wide, but you have to remember you have a third wheel back there, and you'll clear it up here but hit it back there, or you'll clear it back here and hit one of the wheels because you can't maneuver all the way out the way. So it's kind of bad to have, it's a con to have this so wide. But there is a trick. If you get where your knees going to be at when you're sitting down, and in between the A-arm and the wheel, usually you can miss anything that you'll miss the rear wheel when you pass it. All right. Next, customizable. These Rykers are very customizable. As you can see, you can put a wrap on there, you can put storage on there, you can put a backrest on there, hand guards, floorboards, put all that. Change them up, paint them, put wraps, lights on them. You can do everything, right? Again, con, it's gonna cost you money. And two, if you're like this with, like I was saying earlier, with the 2022 Rykers, it's limited. Some Rykers are interchangeable with accessories. Others, you know what I'm saying, you have to, it's not with the 2022. I don't know. I think the most popular Rykers was when they first came out, 19 to 20, and pretty much 21. If you don't have like a sport or a regular 600, 900, 2022, the rallies are not really interchangeable like that. All right. The exhaust. All right, it's a pro and a con. Let's go with the pro first. It's a pro because it's a name brand exhaust. Akrapovic. Or Akrapovic. That's a name brand exhaust. Anybody know anything about motorcycles? Akrapovic is one of the leading exhaust manufacturers for motorcycles, right? Or any like power sport, but mostly motorcycles. So you would expect, okay, that's cool, but when you crank it up, it's you know what I'm saying, it's mediocre. It's okay. It's better than the stock 600 or 900, but it's not all that. So you would think, okay, you're paying more money, you're getting a name brand exhaust, it would be better than what it is, right? And last but not least with that, these A-arm protectors. As you guys see right here, they got these A-arm protectors. Comes with the bike, right? Cool, it will protect the A-arm, help with some of the splashing of puddles, water. But they're welded. You can't take these off. So if you want those ones, aftermarket ones that cover up here and goes all the way under this, that protects under the A-arms too, you can't do that because these are fixed to the bike. Now you can still put them, but I'm not sure, because it does have some holes, like right there. It does have some holes, so you can put aftermarket A-arm protectors, but I don't know how that would look, and I don't know if it would really go against that. All right, let's jump into the pros. It's already a long video, but I'm gonna jump into the pros real quick. All right, it has higher clearance. It's low to the ground, but it's higher than the regular 600 or 900 Rykers. Okay, we're gonna go keep it moving. We're not gonna spend too much time. More protection, as I said about the A-arm. It has the A-arm protectors. It has this like ram bar, bull bar, whatever you want to call it, in front to protect the radiator. It has a radiator screen in there to protect the radiator from rocks and things too. What else as far as protection? It has these pre-filter intake pre-filters, and it comes with a screen right there. All right, so that's protection. Next, this comfort seat, right? Comes with a comfort seat. Very nice comfort seat versus the OEM regular ones for the 600, 900. All right, it's easier to take on and off. Before, the regular seats, you would have to, some have to clamshell the bike to put the seat back on. These you can pop out. It's like some compression clips. You can pop in and out, and it'll be secure. All right, comes with a max mount. Okay, this is a pro because like I said earlier, you can put all kinds of accessories on there. You can put the storage bag, you can put a passenger seat, you can put other mounts to mount other things, coolers, wet bags, dry bags, all the above. Okay, we're gonna go on to the LED hood light, as you see right here. Comes with that, so that's extra visibility, extra LED lighting, so you'll be seen on the road. All right, next it comes with a wheel cap in the middle, so keeps out a lot of water. So that the earlier models had problems with water getting in the wheel thing, bearing, whatever it's called, and it was rusting out. So that's a pro. All right, trying to get out of the sun because the sun is beaming. All right, so next comes with cruise control. All right, so you're riding, or you're taking a long trip, or you're going commuting to work and it's more than 10-15 minutes. You're on a straight highway, you know what I'm saying? Instead of getting fatigue in your wrists, go up more than 35 miles per hour, hit that, hold it down, boom, just sit back and relax. Cruise control. All right, you got your gas tank lock, so can't nobody put nothing in your gas tank or take nothing out. It's lockable. All right, your parking brake lock. Parking brake is on. You can lock that so nobody's not. So even if they have a key, they will need this key when this is locked to move your vehicle. All right. The fact that they can go into reverse by this lever. Motorcycle cannot do that, but this can. All you gotta do is pull that back and you can stay on the bike and go into reverse just like a car. All right, let's check out the suspension on this. The 2022 Ryker Rally comes with suspension reservoirs for each wheel. Got one right here, and one for the rear. So comes with that. That's a definite pro. So that's all the pros that so far that I got out of this K&M Ryker for 2022 Rally Edition. If y'all have any pros, leave them down in the comments below. Y'all have any suggestions of videos y'all want to see? Y'all want me to go over reviews of some of the accessories and mods, just put them down below and I'll try to get a video on it. But thank you to all the new subscribers. Please continue to like, comment, and if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This your boy T from Trifects and Rides in a lecture. Peace.